joined by the one, the only Curly Savv. What up?
What up, man? Talk to me again.
Yo, 50 shots with G Herbo out now. Lifter with Fetty Lucciano out now. Glocky SZN out now.
Yes.
Whole lot of shit out now, man. How you been during these crazy times, bro?
I mean, shit. I just been chilling, really trying to stay focused, in the studio every day, trying to perfect my craft.
Yo, man, and I'm so happy that we got this Glocky SZN project last year. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like this project was hella solid. Bunch of dope joints on here that I like. With this project, man, what did you really want to accomplish with that?
We're on what, Glocky SZN?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I just wanted to divide myself from everybody. We all doing drill beats and shit. So I kind of was just, you feel me, having my little swag and my little unique flow to that shit or whatever, you feel me? So I was just having fun, really.
Right.
I ain't really have a direction for that shit.
Right. Obviously, we got Fivio, we got Swish on the project. But I wanted to ask you about this joint Kehlani, man. Like, you got this like affinity for Kehlani. Like, what's up with this joint?
You said I got a what?
Do you have like this affinity, little crush on Kehlani? Like, what's up with this joint?
Nah, not really. You feel me? It was just like, I don't know. I think I was just like smacked one day in the studio type shit. And I'm just thinking like, yo, damn, what light-skinned girl got tattoos right now? You feel me? I don't know. I be scrolling past Kehlani, my Instagram and shit. So I seen her and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to just put her name in the shit type shit. Just being creative,
Yeah, trying some new shit out. So obviously a few weeks ago or like a month ago, there was this whole conversation about like the who started the drill movement. Obviously, a lot of people throw your name in the mix for gang and whatnot. What was
right.
Did you participate in that conversation at all? Did you kind of like tap in and kind of speak your piece?
Yeah,
or
this nigga Sojuski had a little live type of situation. So I kind of hopped on live or whatever, and I was talking about it or whatnot. And I just stated my opinion. Like, honestly, bro, it's like, to me, with that whole situation, it's like, we could never really point fingers on who really started what. And it's like, it's not even about who really started what. It's like what niggas did for it, like what niggas got out of it type shit. So I kind of like, I was just basically saying, like, you feel me, it don't even really matter who started it first. You feel me? We all doing what we doing or whatever. We all trying to get somewhere. So, like, shout out to everybody for that shit type shit.
No, that's a fact, because like all of y'all were doing it around the same time, so it's hard to pinpoint exactly the person who really kind of started the movement. Looking back at gang in your career, what is it, 5 or 6 years later since that record came out? How do you, looking back on that record, and to where you are now, do you feel like you're in a good place now? Do you feel like you're still you're like underrated, or like what do you feel?
I just feel like everything is a learning experience, like. I feel like the 6-year growth for me is just kind of like, it's molded me to be a better artist. It's like I'm learning shit as I'm going. It's kind of like structuring me the right way type shit. So I definitely feel like I'm in a way better place, you feel me? Mentally and physically and just, you feel me, spiritually with my whole career type shit. So
you mentioned mentally and physically, like how, I guess, I don't know, maybe over the past year, how have you, I guess, kind of gotten yourself fully together to kind of be there, you feel me?
I feel like sometimes, like, when you doing this music shit, you might lose yourself. Like, not lose yourself, but you might fall off track, or like you might experience certain things or whatnot. And I definitely feel like sometimes, like, when you feel like you stuck, you just gotta like go back to your old roots or whatever, you feel me, just to get that old vibe, or you feel me, you kind of gotta like, just uplift yourself type shit. Like, just keep going, keep practicing, keep trying type shit, you feel me? So
did you feel stuck at all any time over the past year or couple of years?
Of course. I feel like at the end of the day, artists are still human beings. So, there's gonna be times I get writer's block. There's gonna be times where I might, you feel me, do like do a song or whatever, you feel me, and I'll have to stop, come back and do it over, you feel me? So it's like you gotta accept the fact that, you feel me, you're not perfect, and you feel me, you just gotta be creative type shit and just have confidence in your shit.
Well, I want to talk about this new joint with G Herbo, because a few weeks ago I had a bunch of guys from Only the Family, Lil Durk squad on the show, and we were talking, Chicago, New York drill, etc. And I thought it was so cool how you were able to link with Herbo on this record. How did this whole Chicago, New York connection come about for the two of y'all?
Yeah, me and Herb got mutual friends, so it's kind of one of them days, like, you feel me? I was just chilling one day. My manager just called me like, yeah, you going to the studio tonight? You gotta do a song with Herbo type shit. You feel
Yeah.
me? So everything was just like nothing was planned type shit. Shit just happened. Like even with the video, like everything just happened mad fast. So that whole situation went great or whatever. You feel me? Like niggas just turning up type shit.
Do you feel like that's kind of like the vibe you on right now? You like, all right, whatever comes, we just gonna rock with it.
Yeah, like I feel like you gotta read signs in life. You feel me? Can't really things. You just gotta keep going, keep doing it.
Are you tapped in heavy with the Chicago drill scene? Like, do you kind of check in on that side of it? Because there's like the whole conversation about who came first, like the Chicago or UK. Because obviously New York drill is kind of a blend of both. But are you tapped in with that scene?
I mean, my honest opinion, I feel like Chicago shit came first, like
1,000%.
type shit. Like when I grew up, when I was growing up, and I was listening to music, like that's the kind of shit I grew up on, type shit. So
Right,
I
because that's when
definitely
like
feel
Chief
like
Keef was out and shit like that.
yeah, I definitely feel like they influenced everything, type shit.
See, I was scrolling through your gram. I saw this. You got a new piece for Glocky SZN, and I think you got it on. Talk to me about the new piece that you copped and
Yeah,
whatnot.
man, spaghetti, sketty, regular shit type shit. It's before the deal too, man. But nah, this was just a little gift to myself type shit.
Right. So also, I was scrolling through your gram and I peeped on the cover of Glocky SZN. You kind of paid tribute to Pop. And on this show, it's really important to me to like preserve people's memories and speak positivity about them. So I wanted to ask you, what was your favorite Pop memory that you may have had with him?
Definitely being in the studio. We had like that was like my first time meeting him type shit. So
Did
using the
y'all get
studio, just vibing out
mhm.
type shit.
Did y'all get to work on anything or not?
Yeah, like I was playing him records and shit. He hopped on.
Mhm.
He hopped on runs.
Do you have now when it comes to like obviously we were talking a little bit before the interview about a new project. So what do you have coming up, for the people to be excited about? Because I know, riding off Glocky SZN and of course these new records, there's a lot of anticipation for your next move. So what do we got coming up with a new project and all of that good stuff?
Um, right now I'm working on some new music right now. You feel me? I'm trying to have a project out like in May. Yeah, May. Facts. So like definitely look out for like you feel me some new shit I'm about to put out. Like
No, we don't got a name for it yet, right?
yeah, no name yet. You feel me? It's gonna be a surprise.
Now, obviously, as someone who has been in the game for such a long time and been doing drill for such a long time, obviously right now there's a lot of young people in the city who are blowing off the drill sound and whatnot. What advice would you give to them? You know what I'm saying? As someone who's been doing this for a while, like what would be your best piece of advice for these young dudes who are coming up?
What's the best advice for them?
Yeah.
Definitely be yourself, number one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that. And just like keep working hard. Don't really put no time in on your success.
Mm-hmm.
And always reach for new opportunities. Cause you also gotta think, you feel me? You only gonna miss the 100 shots you don't take. So it's like just keep going forward, have self-confidence and just go with your inner feeling.
Do you also have like any warnings for them coming up in the New York music scene? Because things, the music industry itself is murky water. So, is there any advice in that respect that you would, or warning that you would give them when they're, making these records, getting these deals, buying these chains, et cetera, et cetera?
Definitely. All right. So no, that's a good question. I think as an artist, you should definitely have a lawyer, you feel me? Somebody to protect your whole character, your whole business or whatever, you feel me? So definitely if you could afford a lawyer, get a lawyer. And if not, just like be wise and like don't like be too fast on your decisions. Like you feel me, take time to really, you feel me, plot and plan things out. And just like I feel like words speak louder than action. So just don't listen to everything that everybody gonna tell you. You feel me?
Right. Especially because, when it comes to the New York music scene, a lot of people like to talk, but The actions is what's important at the end of the day.
Right.
So obviously new project, new singles obviously out now. What else do the people got to be on the lookout for from Curly Savv 2021 and beyond?
Definitely like just more like personal things on my life. Like, you feel me? I feel like I need to grow a connection with my fans or whatever. So I feel like this year I'm gonna definitely do more vlogs. Like, I want to just help grow my YouTube channel and whatnot. So I'm gonna give them like day in the life vlogs, little behind the scenes of videos and shit. Like, just really show all my supporters like how I put my art together, how I go about my videos, and how I go about putting the music together in studio sessions, all types of stuff, you know? Just really getting more in depth type stuff.
Do you feel like that's like one thing you haven't really mastered in this music industry stuff is just trying to like build that closer connection to fans?
I got this little thin split line between me and social media. It's like, I realized like social media play a big part in your career type stuff. So you got to really be active on social media.
And are you someone who's kind of just like, yo, like, I fuck this shit. I don't want to be posting on Instagram. I don't want to be doing all this, like this and that, tweeting.
Yeah, like I be having my days sometimes. Like sometimes I just be laid back. I don't really be trying to do all of that. But then it's like I have my days where it's like, you feel me? I want to be late. You feel me? I don't know, bro. I'm a in the moment type of person. Like, it got to be my mood type shit. Like, you feel me? I don't like shit forced out of me type stuff. Pause.
Right. Right, like you got to be wanting to post on the gram. Like, you don't want to just like be in the comments and being on Insta stories, just all that bullshit. Like, you want to be excited about it. You want to feel the energy before you do it.
Type shit, you know?
Well, I mean, look, I'm sure with everything you got going on coming up, you know, your fans are going to have a whole lot more to be excited from, you know, with the vlogs, the day in the life, the new project. Is there anything else that the people got to be checking out for? Oh, I want to ask you, if anybody from New York, is there anybody from New York right now that you haven't gotten to get up with on a record that you would like to get up with?
I'll work with anybody, honestly, bro. It's like, if the vibe is there, you feel me? And it's like, it makes sense, I'm willing to work with anybody. I don't really have nobody specifically in my mind right now who I want to work with in New York. But I definitely want to work with a female artist just to put that out there, you know?
Right.
But I fuck with everybody, bro. If you fuck with me, I'll fuck with you.
All right, well, you know, there it is. Well, I appreciate you being here with me today, man. It's a pleasure. You know, congratulations on all the success you've achieved so far. And we're looking forward to the new project that you got coming up. Anything else that people got to know? Like, you know, throw your Instagrams in there. Any last messages for the fans? Now's the time to go ahead and dump that in there.
Yeah, let me just throw that in there right now. My Instagram is Curly Savv, CURLSAVV. Feel me? That's all my social media. You go on. That's my YouTube channel too. I got a new track featured G Herbo right now. 50 Shots is out. Track with Fetty Lucciano, Lyfters is out. New music on the way. Everybody just tune in. I just want to tell all my supporters, I appreciate y'all from being there for me from the jump, you know. And it's like, keep pushing, man. If you're an artist and you trying to get to the top and be successful, just keep working hard and just keep practicing, and hopefully one day it'll just work out, you know.
Hey, well, I think that's a great way to end the interview, man. Make sure y'all go follow him. Go run up 50 Shots with G Herbo, Lyfters with Fetty Lucciano, and of course, the Glocky SZN project out now. Be on the lookout for that new project on the way. Until next time, Curly Savv on the radar, baby. Bow.
All right, man.